Hello, children. Several millions of you know my voice in the Children's Hour. If there are any listening who do not know me, I can say, how do you do to them now? The nursery rhymes I have chosen for you are all well known, and we have taken care not to put too many on a record. You will easily recognize them and be able to sing them. In fact, I am sure you will succeed in making even more noise than the children here. Off we go then. You all know this one, and we include you in the invitation.
Girls and boys come out to play, the moon that shineth bright and day. Leave your supper and leave your sleep, and join your playfellows in the street.
Come with a whoop and come with a call, come with a goodwill or not at all. Up the ladder and down the wall, a halfpenny loaf will serve for all. Girls and boys come out to play.
The next is one of the oldest rhymes, and is, I know, a favorite, even if it is a short one.
Sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of rye, 4 and 20 blackbirds baked in a pie. When the pie was opened, the birds began to sing. Wasn't that a dainty dish to set before a king? The king was in his counting house, counting out his money.
The queen was in the parlor, eating bread and honey.
The maid was in the garden, hanging out the clothes. Along came a blackbird and pecked off her nose.
I'm quite sure that if Larry the Lamb had been alive when Little Bo Peep was made into a rhyme, he would have been one of the first to get lost.
Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep and cannot tell where to find them.
Leave them alone and they'll come home and bring their tails behind them.
Little Bo Peep fell fast asleep and dreamt she heard them eating.
But when she awoke, she found it a joke, for they were still a-peeping.
There's one good thing about Humpty Dumpty, and it is that although he's always falling off that wall, he always seems to be ready to do it again.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again.
Here we are on the other side, and it seems quite suitable to start off with a nursery rhyme game. Listen carefully for your turn to join in.
Here we go round the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. Here we go round the mulberry bush on a cold and frosty morning.
This is the way we clap our hands, clap our hands, clap our hands. This is the way we clap our hands in a cold and frosty morning.
Now then, music only while you all sing. You'll hear us clapping in the studio. You remember Pussy in the Well? Well, I've got a theory about the end of that rhyme. I believe Pussy got out safely after all.
Ding dong bell, Pussy's in the well.
Who put her in?
Little Tommy Thin,
Who pulled her out?
little Tommy Slow.
What a naughty boy was that, to drown poor pussy cat, who ne'er did any harm, but killed all the mice in father's barn.
All right, Pussy. I thought that True to tradition, you had 9 lives and lived to see another day. Now that's enough now. You can't have any more room on this record. Well, now Pussy really has gone. Let's have a very old favorite in which you can join.
Polly, put the kettle on, Polly, put the kettle on, Polly, put the kettle on, we'll all have tea.
Suki, take it off again. Suki, take it off again. Suki, take it off again. The cold gone away.
Now sing it without any help from us except the music. Well, even if they did not have tea, they must have left some crumbs lying about, or otherwise...
3 blind mice, 3 blind mice, see how they run, see how they run. They all run on the life, they all run on the knife, they all run the life, they all run the life, see how they run, see how they run, see how they run, 3 blind mice.
We're going to begin the second record with a nursery rhyme game. I'll give you one guess.
Oranges and lemons.
Quite right. Let's start.
Oranges and lemons,
Bells of St. Clements.
Oh, my darling,
Say the bells of St. Martin's.
when will you pay me?
Say the bells of Old Bailey.
when I grow rich,
Say the bells of Shoreditch.
When will that be?
Say the bells of Splendid.
I do not know.
Say the great bell of Bow.
Here comes a candle to light you to bed, and here comes a chopper to chop off your head.
Now it's your turn. We'll supply the music and help you out with the chops when we get to them. Well done, everybody. Now, you remember Jack and Jill? Of course. Well, I'm certain Jack never really broke his crown, but just bumped his head a bit. Listen for the bucket at the end.
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown.
and Jill came tumbling after.
You'll easily recognize the next one. Yes, Ride a Cock Horse.
Ride a cock horse to Banbury Cross to see a fine lady ride on a white horse with rings on her fingers and bells on her toes. She shall have music wherever she goes.
You remember Baba Black Sheep? Well, Larry was certainly a white lamb, but he, that's me, insists on taking part in the next rhyme.
Baba Black Sheep, have you any wool?
As on the other side of this record, we're going to give you another nursery rhyme game. It is an old favourite which needs no introduction.
Ring the roses, a pocket full of posies. Bless you, we all fall down.
Now you sing the verse again, and don't forget the sneezing part.
Ring the roses, a pocket full of posies. Bless you, we all fall down. Ring the roses, a pocket full of posies. Bless you, we all fall down.
Well, I think your sneeze could have been much better. Let me give you a lesson. Stuart,
Hello, mate.
will you take the word hosh?
Hosh.
Dorothy,
Yes?
you take the word hish.
Ish?
And will you take the word hash?
Hash?
When I count 3, you let go really loudly, and I'll add on the tailpiece. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Well, sneezing is good for you. Next comes a firm favourite with all children.
Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock struck 1, the mouse ran down. Hickory dickory dock,
Hickory dickory dock, the mouse went out the clock. The clock struck 1, the mouse ran down. Hickory dickory dock.
Now to finish the second record, I have chosen a rhyme you know well.
where are you going to, my pretty maid? Where are you going to, my pretty maid?
I'm going on milking, sir, she said. Sir, she said. Sir, she said. I'm going on milking, sir, she said.
May I go with you, my pretty maid? May I go with you, my pretty maid?
Yes, if you please, kind sir, she said. Sir, she said. Sir, she said. Yes, if you please, kind sir, she said.
What is your fortune, my pretty maid? What is your fortune, my pretty maid?
My face is my fortune, sir, she said. Sir, she said. Sir, she said. My face is my fortune, sir, she said.
Then I cannot marry you, my pretty maid. I cannot marry you, my pretty maid.
Nobody asked you, sir, she said. Sir, she said. Sir, she said. Nobody asked you, sir.